be their fair share, but that could have some unintended consequences hitting him in his pocket. Hillary Vaughn is on Capitol Hill with more on this. Hi, Hillary.
Hi, David. Well, President Biden has not been shy about what he thinks about millionaires manipulating the tax code so they can avoid paying more taxes.
That's not how it works for people with tens of millions of dollars. They play by a different set of rules. It's about the super wealthy finally beginning to pay what they owe, what the existing tax code calls for. Just like hardworking Americans do all over this country every tax day.
But President Biden is one of those multi-millionaires that has taken advantage of loopholes to get out of paying more taxes. In 2017 and 2018, the Bidens made $13 million from book income and speeches and funneled that through S corporations to dodge an extra 3.8% tax on the money. The move saved them from paying $500,000 to Uncle Sam. But now some House Republicans are putting Biden's millions under a microscope. The Congressional Research Service, in a memo to Congressman Jim Banks, says the IRS does audit S corporations for tax dodgers, saying this, quote, S corporation shareholders have an incentive to underpay or not pay themselves wages for services rendered to their S corporations in order to avoid employment taxes.
In the CRS report that we requested, there are examples of taxpayers doing exactly what Joe Biden did, who were penalized by the IRS and required to pay those back taxes with penalties. If he actually boosts IRS funding so they can go and investigate taxpayers, they might find out that Joe Biden himself owes $500,000 in back taxes.
But the White House says everything that Biden did was on the up and up, pointing to us to a statement from 2 years ago during Biden's presidential campaign that says this, quote, the salaries earned by the Bidens are reasonable and were determined in good faith considering the nature of the entities and the services they performed. It's a common method for taxpayers who have outside sources of income to consolidate their earnings and expenses. So, David, the bottom line is, in this reconciliation package, President Biden does want to beef up the IRS and have an army of auditors go after wealthier people who are trying to manipulate the tax code in their favor so they're paying less. David.
You know, there's another irony here, which is that the Obama administration, of which he was a part, wanted to eliminate the loophole that he took advantage of to save himself $500,000. It's just, politicians. Hillary, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Well, mainstream media has been awfully quiet about all